This is just a quick explanation in some of the differences between version 13 and version 14.1. First, just a reminder, if you ever want to check what version your Omnigo reporting is running, go to My Information, check version. So they allow you to customize your dashboard. What I clicked was Manage Panel. That'll bring you a window. So any features you want to ensure are active on your dashboard, you just click the plus sign. One of the key things I want to point out is your reviewable reports. If you are a report reviewer, make sure you got that one clicked. And just a quick explanation, if you scroll all the way down on this window, you're also going to find some checkboxes. What you'll notice is some things are actually repeated. So I have reports, reviewable reports here, and reviewable reports here. The top one, the first one, is an actual window. So let me explain. On my dashboard, if I scroll down, you now can have multiple tabs. We're in the early days of the reporting system, you just had the be on the lookout task messages. Now you can actually have multiple windows. So the first one is a window. Now if you like the classic version, the reviewable reports was always a tab. So going back to my manage panel, scrolling all the way down, get a clear shot of this. Tabbed panel, so this is the top stuff. Reviewable reports. Some other options there as well, where you could even have things like be on the lookouts messages as a tab. Also, if you prefer the original blue screen, we have an option for you. Go to My Information, Themes, Blue Theme. This is what the early days of this reporting dashboard look like. So that is an option. Just go to My Information, Themes. You also have the night theme, which is ideal if you're working evening, and particularly if you use this with wireless in a car. That was kind of the concept, so that it's not glowing. And to get back to the regular, that's the theme default.
We've made some enhancements to our search screens. This particular one is accessed via your search tab, reports, and you have a list of menu items here. If you want to search any type of report, you'll go to all reports. First thing I'm going to point out on the search screen is the actions column. If you don't see this actions column, it may be all the way to the right. You have your scroll bar. You can move these columns around. As you see, you can actually drag and drop the order of these columns. With the actions one though, there is this email option. So a convenient way you can type in email address of anybody and send that report directly off to them. There'll be a send button at the bottom. Notice when you click to email off a report, you can either type the email address, or you have the users, which is smart to know anybody that is in the system with a username and password. If you're going to go this route, note if the color is red, that means administrator has to add that user's email address. But if it is not red, you can select the person and send it off this way. Also, if you get comfortable with the search screens and you find a particular report or search of reports that you want to routinely access, you have this save button. So let's say you just want a mixture of your own reports. So I'm going to filter out just my reports. And then you want to save it so you can quickly get to just your own reports. Click that save disk icon. Type in a title, click save. What that means is next time you go to search, you can access exactly that criteria. So when you hover over search reports, you notice this quick search option or save search. I did the save search, so I'm going to go to save search. And I expect to see Joe's reports in here, which I do. And I'll click the load button. So there's a variety of ways you might use that. Might be a certain set of incident types, certain set of locations, certain time range. But as long as you're comfortable with these filters, which are all the same, you just click on the icon, which looks like the golf tee, and filter by that piece of information. You then can save that criteria with the blue save disk. And it'll be accessible via search reports, saved searches. If you take a look at your 360 module, you'll also notice some new enhancements here with this tool. I'm going to go over to the reporting. And a new helpful thing is you can build filters. So if you search a date range, and click your plus sign next to the search new buttons, you can add a new filter set. And then you're going to have to group by a certain column. And with the second filter set, you can search that data. Those filter sets can be customized or set with a custom title. Make sure you save your titles. So should you utilize the 360 filter sets? Just want to point out, after you get your data returned, scroll all the way down. It actually provides additional access to some of the other chart types. Generally, these are unavailable. They are grayed out, but with the filter used, you can now utilize these funnel, area, and tree maps. And now just for a quick example of what meaning these filter sets have. So let's say you wanted just one chart showing you last month versus this month. So what I've done with my first filter set, my quick date is last month. With my filter set number 2, I'm on the current month.
Now, it is important what you set your group column to. I'm going with a day of week example. So what this is going to show, or what I'm asking the software is, what day of the week did we have more reports occur last month? And then on the current month, what's happening so far? Which day of the week are more incidents happening? So if I scroll down to make sense of it, right now I have it on a bar graph. You can choose any of these chart types. So the blue color tells me is last month. So you see more activity with the blue. And just for my example, Tuesday we had 2 last month, Wednesday we had 4 this month, Thursday 2 last month, and if I said an incorrect word there on the Wednesday, it was all last month. So blue is all last month. And then what's going on this month, it's telling me that so far I've just had 1 and it happened on a Thursday. So it's a combination chart. So the important things are, what's your date range on the first filter, what's your date range on the second filter, and what is your group column, because that's going to provide you that information.
Should you need any assistance or have any questions, our training department can help. They can be contacted at email training@omnigo.com or phone 866-421-2374 option 3.